guys, welcome to lesson 5. So in lesson 5 we are going to learn how to insert a clipart picture to our document, resize our picture accordingly, draw the objects like a line, etc., insert a text box, add and edit a word art text, create columns and add lines between columns, group a picture, crop in a picture using pub 60, draw in auto shapes, and also add objects which are used to write formulas. Okay, so I'll give you an example about that when we reach there. So let's begin. So how to insert a picture? Okay, let's do it practically. So if you want to put a picture or to insert a picture, you have to come to insert, and then you can come here to picture here, and then you choose clipart. But I want you to okay, in lesson 1 I taught you elements of the Word document, and you can see we don't have a drawing toolbar. So if you want to insert it, you have to come to view, toolbar, and then you come to drawing. Okay, so right now it is there. Okay, that's how you do if you don't see it present. So this is going to help us to make our work easier. So if you want to put clipart, you just press here, okay, rather than coming to insert, picture, and then clipart. Okay, so when you press clipart, it's going to open on my right hand side. So I'm just going to type the word of the object or the clipart that I want us to see. So if I type in people and then press go, it's going to bring the clipart of people. Let me use this. So if you want to put it in our document, you have to double click it. Another way is to drag it. Okay, let me drag this. Sorry. So you drag it to our document. So there it is. So as you can see, moving the picture right now, it's a bit tricky. It's because you have not extracted it, but don't worry about the word. I'm going to show you how to do it. So if you want to extract your document or your picture so that you can be able to play with it or to move it, also to resize it, so you have to press the picture and then you come to here, extract, and then you come and say in front of text. Okay, so right now it's easy to move your picture around. Okay, now even you can see it has this green button here, which means now you can rotate it. Okay, so another way you can use to extract is to right click on the image, and then you come to format picture, and then you come to layout, and then say in front of text, and then you say okay. So this is the shortcut where you have to come to this one. And if you want to use the wrong way, you have to right click and then you format the picture, and then you come to layout, and then you select in front of text, and then you say okay. So I want to teach you how to resize your picture accordingly. So if you want to resize your picture, you have these points here, this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, these points, you can see them. If you want to adjust the size, I recommend you to use the 4 points that are at the corner. This one, this one, this one, and this one. Because when you use them, you see, the image is enlarging itself both sides, the upward side and the sideways. Okay, so now you can see the image is bigger. Okay, use these points, because if you use this point here, it's going to distort the image. Okay, if you want to change the position, okay, let me just magnify to 75%. If you want to move the position, you just have to drag the image and put it where you want. Okay, just that. If you want to rotate, you have to come to this point where you have the green stuff, and then you can rotate your image. Okay, so as easy as that. Okay, if you want to change the position, you have to bring this side all the way to this. Now you can see. You want to copy. Okay, I've just pressed Control C, Control V. Okay, so you bring this point here. You have now to use this point and then you drag it to the other side. Okay, that's how you do it. So I hope you have understood about the clipart. So you have to come to here. Okay, you have to press this one, this icon, or you come to insert and press picture clipart. It's going to prompt itself in the left hand side, and you can type in the word and then say go. Okay, you can double click it or you can drag the image to the typing area. So if you want to delete the image, okay, you can select it and you can press the delete key on your keyboard. You can use this, okay, you can come to insert and then you come to picture and then you can come and say photo shapes. Okay, so they're going to come here. So but let's use this one. So insert, okay, you can say this line. Okay, so let me warn you guys, if you see this this thing coming on your screen, you're supposed to press escape before you draw, because if you don't remove it, it's going to limit you from moving your images and it's going to disturb you generally. So what you're supposed to do is press escape and then now you draw your line. Okay, auto shape. Okay, let's put this shape. Okay, put another shape. Okay, so you're just drawing it using the left mouse button. Okay, until you're contented is the time you're going to release the button, which is the left mouse button. Another shape you can put is the shape. Okay, let's put this one. So we have these shapes and I'm going to teach you some few things. So but if you want to distort the auto shape, you're going to press this, the orange button, and you can see it's changing the shape of the image. Okay, even if you can't do this one, you have it, you can do that. Okay, if you want to delete, press the delete key, select the image, delete key, select the image, delete key, select the image, delete key. Now I want us, okay, now you press escape on your keyboard and then now you draw that. Now it has a white background, okay, and it has a black line which is the border. Now I want us to learn how to put another color to the border and also the line shape to change. So if you want to format this shape, you have to right click on it, go to format auto shape, okay, and then come to colors and lines, and then here you can fill in the color. Okay, you can fill in maybe blue, and then here you choose the line color to be turquoise, and then you can increase the width of the line, and then here dashed you put that, and then you say okay. Now you see our shape has changed from the previous one to this. Okay, another way you can achieve that is by coming to format, borders and shading, and then you come here and say maybe orange and choose another dashed line, and then maybe come and choose that one, and then say maybe it's going to conflict, maybe red, and there you have it. So we had this before, Now we had this, now we have this. This is what we call formatting a auto shape. So the first way is to right click the object, and then you come to format the auto shape, and then you can choose no fill. Okay, so now you see you can come to format, borders and shading, and then you adjust to format it the way it will please you, or the way you have been instructed to do. So guys, the next thing I'm going to teach you is how to add text inside the auto shape. So if you want to add text inside here, you're going to right click on the image and then choose this option of adding text, and then when you click, now you can see you can be able to add text. Okay, or you can just type in something like that. You can also format, put it centered. Okay, you can put it bold. You can do basically anything we had discussed in lesson 3, okay, about formatting. So that's it. If you want to add the text inside an auto shape, you have to right click, then say add text. So even if it's like this, escape, you draw, right click on it, add text, and now you can be able to add text inside their auto shape. I hope you have understood. Now I can go to the next part where I want to teach you about grouping images or grouping auto shape. So I'm going to draw a house. Okay, I'm going to draw that. I can use this. Okay, and then maybe I can put a door, a window, and a window. Okay, so basically we have how many shapes? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if I want to move this, you see, it moves individually, and if I want to move this house, it moves as a 1. So maybe I can format it a little bit to look different. So maybe put that. Yeah, maybe I put brown. Okay, the windows should be yellow so that it can mean we have light. Okay, so it's just a sketch. And the door, maybe I know you have color crashed, but it looks better. So if now I want to group, I have to use this select objects down here. I hope you're seeing it, guys. I'm going to teach you 2 ways, but this is the first one. So you press it so that it is orange in color. You can see it before selection and after selection. Now you have to select the whole image to fit in the selection. You see, everything is in the selection. Now you can use the left mouse button. Okay, so you can see all the components are selected. Now you can right click on it, okay, and say grouping, and then group. Now this is one object. Okay, now if you can enlarge, you are enlarging the entire object. Okay, if it's to move, you are moving the entire object. That's why we group. So that's the first way of grouping. So the next method, okay, is to select the first one, and then you press Control key on your keyboard without releasing, and then you select the other one by clicking once. Now you see I've selected all of them. Then you right click, grouping, and then group. So it's as easy as that. Now I want to go to the next part where I want us to learn about word art. So word art, if you want to put it, you come to insert word art down here, or you come to insert and then picture and then word art. Okay, so if you press this word art or you press that word art, it's going to prompt you with this window. Well, you're supposed to choose the type of order that you want. So you can choose this and you say okay, and you're going to type your name, or you type anything inside your text. So I'm going to type in word art, okay. Then you say okay. Now you can see it is okay. Again, you have to text wrap it, okay, in front of text, so that you can be able to move it and also to enhance it. Okay, here you have it. So but this is already formatted, so you can see it's attractive. So I want us to take the one that has not been formatted so that we can learn how to format our data. So you can come to file, okay, sorry, you can come to insert picture or data, and then we are going to choose this one, the first one, and then you say okay. So let me use format. Let me use this word format and then I can come and choose my font type. Okay, let me use that Comic Sans MS. Maybe change that to 32, bold. You can also italize, but I'm just going to leave it at bold. Here it is. Now what I need to do is to text wrap it in front of text so that I can be able to move it, and then you can see it's boring, it's black and white. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is to add color to it. So you can see this okay, I'm just going to come here, so I'm going to format or that. So this is the first way. So you can press this icon here, or you can come to format. So you have to select it before you do anything else. If you want to format, you have to select it. So you select it and then you come to format. So you come to borders and shading, and then you come here and you can put this color, maybe violet, and then the line should be in the pink, and then you say okay. Now you can see our word now has changed from the previous to this. Okay, now the next thing we are going to do is maybe put some attractive color. This is just one color. Okay, I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to press here and then fill effects, and then I'm going to choose two colors. So let me mix that with that. Okay, and then maybe I use diagonal. I hope you're following. And then you say okay, and then you say okay. Now our word art has changed. Right now it's more attractive. Now you can resize so that you can see it. Let me delete this one so that you can remain with this one. So the next thing you're going to do is give it a shape. So you're going to come to this. So you have these shapes that are here. Let me use this. Okay, if you hover above the shape, it's going to give you the name of the shape. So let me use curve down. Okay, that's it. And then the next thing I can do, I'm going to okay, this one is to make the word art to be in the same level. Okay, but right now, okay, if you have this like that, if you want the words to be in the same level, you just come and press here. So this one is for making it to be horizontal. No, it was horizontal, now it's vertical. If you want to return it to horizontal, you just have to press that one again. So let me just come and put the shape that we had. So curve down. Okay, now let's proceed to the other part of putting the shade or the shadow and 3D. So if you want to put the shadow, you come here, shadow styles, and then you can choose from the shadows You see, now our wadart has a shadow. You can play with those until you find the one that's attractive to you. Okay, now the next thing is to put 3D. Okay, see, that's it. I hope you are enjoying. The next thing we will learn is how to, let me use none and I use this. So let me show you how to distort the image. So you use these to distort the wadart. Okay, you see, you increase like that. So that's it. This one is for rotating. Okay, so guys, I hope you have understood about formatting wadart, putting a wadart, and so that we can proceed to the next lesson. So I'm going to delete. So the next thing that you're going to learn is how to use pub60. Okay, so to go to pub60, you have to come to insert, and then you come to picture and file, and then you have to go to my computer on your computer, and then you come to drive C, and then you go to program files, and then after you go to program files, you search for Microsoft Office. Here it is, Microsoft Office, and then you go to clipart, and then pub60, and then here you have the images. Okay, so I'm going to choose that. I don't know even what it is. Okay, I just say insert. Okay, so that's how you put an image from pub60. If now I can go back, I'm going to go direct to pub60 since I've already reached the path. So let me press that. So if I want to choose this thing for barbecue and say okay, so there it is. Okay, so that's how you get the image from pub60. So maybe the last trick I can show you, so you can do all things that you have learned. You can come and extract the image. Okay, you see now it's easy to move. So maybe the one thing you have not learned, maybe it's to adjust the properties. So you come to format, you right click, and then format, and then you come to colors, no, the picture, and then color, you come and choose grayscale. So this is how it looks like, black and white. And then you can come back and then choose automatic. Automatic is the original picture. So the other thing you can do is to put black and white. Okay, that's it. And the last option is to put washout. Okay, so you have to put it back to automatic, format, and then put washout. So washout looks like that. It's a bit dimmed. Okay, so the last trick I'm going to show you, so the editing is just like we did before. So the other thing we can do is maybe I want our image to take the shape of this star. So, or maybe let me use this. Okay, so I want our image to take this shape. Okay, so if you want your image to take this shape, you're going to right click and then format the auto shape, and then come here where you have the fill color, and then you come to fill effects, and then you come to picture. Okay, and then come and select the picture. So if you want to take this picture and say insert, say okay, and then okay, so it's going to take the shape of this image. So you have to put the auto shape first, and then you for the step I have done. I think we should do is to put columns. I'm going to copy this paragraph, copy, and then paste. So if you want to add a column, you have to select, then format, and then column. Here it is in the format, and then say column, and then you choose either 2, 3, you can see, or maybe 4, 5, 6, the one that you wish, but you use 4, and then maybe you say a line between, and then you say okay. So you have 4 columns. Okay, so that's how you go about it. So the last thing you're going to learn is how to add an object. Okay, so this is the object that we have, and we want to learn how to get something like this. This is a formula. So the first thing you're supposed to do is to come to insert, and then you go to object. Okay, and then you choose Microsoft equation 3.0. There it is, and then you say okay. So it's going to prompt you with this stuff. So you're going to choose a fraction first. So here it is, you choose a fraction, and then in the first or in the numerator you put the summation. It is, you choose the first one, and then you put 3 plus 2. Okay, in the denominator we have this this symbol, the integral. So you can see it has this part and this one, then this. So you're going to choose this one because it is similar to the one that we have in the above object. So here you're going to click inside there and say x plus 1. Okay, down here you have x plus 2, x plus 2, and inside here you have a plus b. Okay, so that's how you do it. Okay, I hope you have understood. Now that marks the end of our lesson. Till next time, goodbye.